How's it going? It's Jason once again, and this is Dark Wisdom episode 2. And really what I want to touch on today is what I think are the 3 most important pillars in your fitness, lifestyle, bodybuilding journey. And for most people, I think it's obviously like lose weight, get in shape, doing whatever it takes. You know, you got to do whatever it takes, bro. And that was me for a long time. I'll be completely honest, and what I realized is the doing whatever it takes, especially in prep, getting ready for a bodybuilding show or whatever, there's a lot of stress that's involved. And it's almost like a feedback loop of, I can push through, I'm going to do whatever it takes, and then you feel crappy, and then that kind of just travels off into the rest of your life, and obviously that's no good. So what I feel, high level, 3 pillars that you should have within your life that should be the most important: harmony, peace, and enjoyment. And it seems, when I say it, it seems like, well, that's a no-brainer. It's not. It's not a no-brainer for most people, because they bypass the harmony and peace and even sometimes the enjoyment of the process to do, quote unquote, whatever it takes. I've got this goal, I'm on a mission, I'm in prep mode, or, I've got a competition. And to hell with anything else that is interfering in my life beyond that scope or that goal. And if you link that to anything else in life that is bringing down your harmony, your peace, or your enjoyment, I feel like hopefully you would have the wherewithal to say, you know what, this isn't worth it. It's truly not worth it to make the rest of my life like shit because of those 3 principles. So let's really think about that in the bodybuilding, in the fitness, in the lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, in that realm. Because if you don't have harmony and peace and enjoyment, what do you really have? You have a stressed out life. And so if you're going to be honest with yourself and you're going to say, I want X results, or I have this goal and I've got to achieve this, if you have stress, it is going to be so much harder for you to achieve that goal. I promise you. At least ask the question, is this worth it? And I think actually most people will have that question come up, especially during a prep. They're going to question, is this really worth it? Because they're going to feel like shit at some point. You will. You're going to be hungry. Obviously, that's going to happen. You're going to be tired, and that kind of correlates with feeling like shit in the whole hungry aspect. And you're going to question, is this worth it? Finally, and this is the most important part, is it bringing you enjoyment? Are you looking forward to doing the things throughout the day? Is it bringing you enjoyment? Because if it's not, I would say stop, reassess. I'd say the next question you should ask is, what is your why? Why are you wanting to achieve this goal so badly? Is it because, let's be real, if you love the process, if you love the whole bodybuilding aspect, if you love health and fitness, the why is pretty simple. It's because you love the process. Easy. But if you see all this on Instagram and you know people that compete and you see like, oh, that looks sick, I want to be there, that I don't believe that why is going to be strong enough to carry you. I'm telling you, it's the wrong reason. It's not the foundation of your reason, your why, and eventually your why is going to crumble because the foundation is not strong enough. If your why is just to look good because you see the shit all the time on Instagram and you see people compete and you want to do it and be, quote unquote, that bro, that competition bro, your life, I believe, will fall apart in some area. Harmony, gonna be gone. Peace, gonna be gone. Enjoyment, you're not going to enjoy the process. And then what's gonna happen on the back end is you are going to eat the shit out of everything. That didn't really sound good. Yeah, you're going to eat the shit out of everything. Hopefully not everything. Let me say that. If you know what I'm saying. You will consume so much after the fact because you feel like, I've been so depleted, I've earned this. It's like, you did it for the wrong reason. It should not be an earning thing. It should be, I've just gone through this part of the process. I love it. I love getting lean. I love doing whatever it takes, as long as the foundation is strong and rooted in the right way. You're just going to seamlessly go into the next phase, which is going through a proper rebound, eating appropriately, because you're still on plan. That should be the mindset. I'm still on plan, but now I've just got a new goal. I'm going to take myself out of this healthfully and move into the next phase, which should be growing once again. Focus on the three things that really, really, really matter: harmony, peace, and enjoyment. And have that be rooted, and then bounce everything off of those, especially your why. And because I've gone through it myself. Like and subscribe. Check out my website once again. It is www.thesyndicate.com. My IG, Growth Syndicate Brand. Look, the whole thing started off as a clothing brand. Yes, I'm a PT. Yes, I've done kinesiology, health and fitness and all that, but I'm really transferring more into the self-coaching aspect. I'm teaching you how to coach yourself. I have a complete system on how to do it. It is so affordable. It's not a monthly thing. It's yours for life. Please. I'm doing this because I want to bring more value than just from simply coaching. All right? I hope you have a wonderful day. Harmony, peace, and enjoyment. Make that the pinnacle and the foundation. Okay? Have a good one.